welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! Now it's McGregor. Open chance. Hickey free. Hickey scores! First goal of the game. And it's the Canadian one on the power play. The reason why we're playing power ice hockey now. And Paul's comes in. Oh, he scored! And here we are between the United States of America and Canada. Can't hold him up, a bomber will keep going! Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bowman!
Number 2, Emily DeBoer.
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning. It's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
And number 1, Toyette Yearsin.
Women have to overcome more obstacles to reach the top. It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want.
These teams, though, they face off about 3 times a year. Now, I don't know what the results have been.
Now it's McGregor. Open chance. Hickey free.
2-3.
Hickey scores!
A little revenge.
First goal of the game. And it's the Canadian one on the power play.
But did they have the countdown?
Paul comes in. Oh, he scored! And here we are for the big one, the Great Clash, the gold medal game between the United States of America and Canada. You can't hold him up, a bomber will keep going! Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bowman!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy from Marion University, women's head coach, here for game number 2 of the day, as we got Team Canada versus Team USA here at the Cornerstone Community Ice Center, Rink 3, the Olympic Pavilion. Should be a fun one here tonight. Both teams look very competitive heading into this game. And I mean, just heading in, just this game alone, just the standpoint we talked about just before the show, the wins in the past, and why don't you mention in there?
Yeah, the teams are going to be ready to go. The last time they faced was in February of 2020, right before COVID, and it was a 3-game series in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and between those 3 games, Canada took 2 of 3, so I think both teams are going to be very excited and anxious, probably some nerves at the start, but I think once the puck drops and they get a few shifts underneath them, they'll be ready to go.
So taking a look at the starting lineups for tonight, we see, as a defensive pair for Team Canada, we see Emile Chiron-Pilote. And then on the other side will be Claire Buchanan. Their forward line, they're going to go out with DeBoer. And then they're going to put in Adam as well as Ma, the captain on the team. And then between the pipes tonight for Team Canada is going to be Tracy Arnold. On the other side, for Team USA, it's going to be at defensive pair, Rachel Grucy. And the other defenseman tonight is going to be Robin Hill. The forward line is going to be Ladley, McKee, and DeClaudio. And between the pipes for Team USA is Babelheimer. So it should be a fun one. We got hockey time here on Ring 3. Johnny Samp, once again, and Jamie Kivy for game number 2. Team USA wins the puck back. They're going to play it on. It's going to be taken just inside the blue line. Now it's going to be pushed along by Hill. Hill looking to move it around. Now be sent along near side. Going to be picked up once again by Team USA along near side boards. Going to look to break it back out. It's going to be taken on by Grucy. Grucy looking to move the puck up. Throws it along the boards. It's going to be cascade down the way. It's going to get stopped, though, by a good stop there by Buchanan. Puck still in the neutral zone. It'll be played on along near side. Good contact. Now back in front. It's going to be taken on and shot down. On a good dump there by Robin Hill. Both sides working on the far side. Now it's going to be played up. And Team USA looking to play it. They're going to put a stick handle on it. Throw a shot on net. That one's going to bounce wide. And it'll be played onto the near side corner. Team USA putting on the forecheck pressure. Now it's going to be broken back out. It's going to be a 50-50 puck. Team USA will win that puck. And they'll keep it inside Canada's offensive zone. Team Canada now trying to break it back out. Not able to get much momentum as it gets dumped along the near side corner. Both sides looking to get the opening goal. Big hit there behind the net. And nothing called. It'll be played on by DeBoer. Going to be sent back up to the point. USA managed to keep it in. It'll be kept in by USA. Now it'll finally get into the neutral zone. And will be played on by Team USA. Team USA now with the puck. They're going to drive it right up the middle. Looking for a shot on. Throws one in. That one goes in right away. What a goal to open things up here in the opening minutes.
Both teams had opportunities in both ends, but U.S. took advantage of a turnover in the neutral zone and capitalized on a transition there, but that was the first shot on net, and USA found the scoreboard.
So USA knocks one into the twine, as they say, puts the bread in the basket, and that goal comes at 13:27 in period number 1. So U.S. gets on the board early. What's the mentality going for that team right now? Are they feeling good?
I think that one has to feel really good for getting the nervous jitters out. And now we talk about having a response shift. I think Canada will come out with a chip on their shoulder, and U.S. is going to ride the momentum.
So that goal is scored by DeClaudio. Knocks in one right on the opening minutes. As we take a look, right off the bat, U.S. coming with the forecheck pressure. Now it's going to be played on. U.S. going on the march. It's going to be played on by Faraday. Faraday loses the puck. That one's going to go out wide. Now Canada's going to get an opportunity to put it back into the neutral zone. Puck will cascade its way down, looking for an icing call, but a good race, and now it's going to get covered up and saved by Babel.
We already saw a little physical play down in the corner there, a little bump, and should be a good matchup between U.S. and Canada, and I always know it's a heated rival.
Yep. It always is, and no matter what league in hockey, Canada and the USA is always a big game.
Absolutely. So this should be a fun one, especially to kick off the tournament.
So the faceoff will be to Babelheimer's gloves or blocker side. And it'll be won by Team Canada. Canada putting it up to the point. Looks like a shot by a sink. That one's not going to go through. Now it's going to be USA back on the march, putting them through the neutral zone. It'll be taken on, chased on now. As it's going to go on to the far side, and now it'll be played on by the right stick and thrown on net. That one's going to go a little bit wide by Benassi. Now into the near side. It'll be played on by Canada. Canada looking to take it back out. They will do so. With a little chip pass from Ma. Now it's going to be taken up into the offensive zone, but a good defensive play by Team USA. The U.S. defense putting on a good shoulder there. And a nice clean hit, but it'll be taken on to the near side corner. Clements looking to put a shot on. That one goes on. That one's not going to go through, though. Good save there by Bevelheimer. U.S. once again into the near side corner, trying to jam their way out. As the breakout hasn't been working quite well, now it finally will work into the neutral zone. It's going to be chasing on by Benassi. Benassi going in, and she's going to get hit and lose the puck, but it'll be picked back up by Team Canada, heading the other way with Harris. Harris gets locked up, and it'll be stuck there for a few moments as both sides try to chip its way out. It'll be taken back into the neutral zone. Clements going on the chase, and a big hit there at center ice. It's a physical one right from the early going. Little battle in between. It looks like it's going to be a battle between Grusi and Clements. And Grusi's going to win it out, and it'll be taken on by DeClaudio. DeClaudio throws it along the near side. That one's not going to get played. It'll be picked back up. Heading the other way is Team Canada. Canada looking to turn things around right in the neutral zone. Now it'll finally be taken back on in, and it'll be taken by Harris. Harris tries to drop it off, not able to do so. Now it'll be played on by Ma, who just sends it into the zone. Not going to go and chase it. And U.S. will get a chance to break it back out. U.S. slings it along the far side boards. That one's going to go mainly not the total length of the ice, but it's going to be a foot race here as both sides go crashing in, and U.S. is able to control it a little bit. Back over on the U.S. sticks, looking for a shot in front of the net, and that one, Ladley is not able to put it in, but what a shot and an opportunity right inside the hashes. Takes a stop.
That was a massive save there, and both of the USA's quality scoring chances have come off of nice tape-to-tape passes, and again, some of their best looks have been 2-on-1s right there.
That one coming right inside the hash is really where you want to shoot from if you're a shooter.
I mean, that's the goal-scoring area right there, so you couldn't ask for a better shot off.
Yeah, without a doubt. As, you know, you saw Ladley kind of streak in. She kind of undercut it, and then she came right into the slot and had it right on that right hand, threw one on, and that one got a good save, though.
And I think for Arnold, too, that has to feel good getting that save under her belt after that first one went in on her. So, again, Canada is starting to come around, and they've had some looks here, too. So, will be a good one. And right now we're on, I believe, a media timeout?
That's what it would be.
Okay.
Yep, happens a few times during the game, but nonetheless.
I'm learning this, so this is an exciting time.
Jamie Kivy from Marion University, home of the Sabres, 10 years in the coaching program for the women's hockey team. Tell us a little about it. What are you looking forward to this season?
Honestly, it's a new year, and now with COVID hopefully in the rearview mirror, just having everyone back and just being able to just get back on the ice. But for me, I'm actually excited about this weekend. This is really a first opportunity for me to take in an event like this, and honestly to recognize these athletes here and for all of the hard work that they've put in. So again, this is going to be an exciting 3 days, and I'm just lucky to be a part of this.
Indeed it is. As the U.S. wins the draw, it'll be sent back up to the point. A shot on. That one's going to get gloved and saved.
That was another nice shot on net. I think if
Absolute rockets.
Absolutely, and I think if U.S. can get a little more traffic in front of the goalie to take away her eyes, it's going to create more, generate more scoring opportunities.
Yeah, got to get some bodies inside. And that's the way you score a goal. As it's going to be kind of tied up, and it'll be played on over to the blocker side of Canada. Now a shot on right in front. That one gets saved again. A good paddleboard save there. And that one comes from Arnold once again. Back inside the zone. It'll be played on by the U.S. with a good forecheck pressure. Canada looking to break it back out. Both sides fairly evenly matched. Now it'll be centering pass right in front for the U.S. That one's not going to go quite as well, but a good shot on nonetheless. Puck's on net, helps out. As we saw Mr. Claudio once again putting in that extra tap and smacking it at the net.
I would say right now momentum goes to USA. Right now they're putting every chance they have the puck on their stick, they're putting it on net. So I think Canada is going to make a strong pushback.
Without a doubt, U.S. getting the puck on net, and that's a big thing. It's just trying to get those garbage goals in front. Doesn't have to be a pretty one. It's got to just go inside the pipes.
And again, to remember, this is their first competition at the national level here since February 2020. So it's going to be, they're going to hit stride as the game progresses.
So we do have a penalty. It's going to go against Team Canada as Sovne gets called for a penalty here. So it'll be a 5-on-4 for the U.S. U.S. coming streaking in. They're looking for a shot on. Not going to find it. Going to turn it back out. And now throws a puck on. That one's going to get trapped and saved in front of the net. Have a diving body. Nobody's going to get hurt here. And no harm, no foul. Once again, getting rough in the early goings.
Yep. Canada's doing whatever they can to take care of their D zone, and right now they're having success with it. So a shutdown penalty kill and kill that off, and then in hopes of generating some offense here.
In the last contest, we had a lot of goals on the penalty kill, or on the power play, I mean.
It's all about special teams. Again, it's the odd man situations, and again, too, with the penalty kill, I know they're trying to keep it out of the back of the net, but a lot of momentum can be found if you can hold U.S. off the scoreboard here. So, again, this will be exciting to see, and a lot of hockey left.
It's even more exciting for the team on the penalty kill when they score one.
Oh, absolutely.
When they put the biscuit in the basket shorthanded.
Nothing's better than a shorthanded goal.
Oh, I'm glad we agree on that. So Claudia's going to go in for the draw here for Team USA. On the other side, it looks like it's going to be Toussaint. And it'll be battled. It looks like Claudio is going to win it, and it'll be sent inside. Nothing's going to come from that. It's going to be taken on to the near side corner. Going to look to be played on. Both sides trying to fight for the puck. And another shot on net, and that one's going to get wrapped up like a Christmas present. And a good save there once again from Arnold.
Arnold's making this look easy, and that has to be a sense of relief for everyone on Team Canada right now. So she's trusty in net, and again, they're lucky to have her.
It's got to be frustrating, too, for the U.S. team throwing good shots on net, but just getting trapped up.
Absolutely. When you have a hot goalie, that is very, very nice to have.
So face-off will be to blocker side, paddleboard side of Arnold. And it'll be played on. One face-off, won by the U.S. As the U.S. tries to work it back out, it'll be taken inside the circle. Now it's going to be sent back out by Canada. They're going to get it up to the high point. Looks like it's going to be kept in, though, by the U.S. Both sides really battling here in the early going as we see centering pass. That one's going to get through, and this one's shot on, and that one gets tipped and bounces out and goes in and back out. We have a mess in front of the net, but they're saying no goal.
That was a sequence of stops. That was a very, very impressive 15 seconds.
Sequence of events.
Yes.
But my goodness, it's no goal, and we got a 1-0 game. Canada's still trying to break it back out. U.S. forecheck pressure has been all over the place. Now it's going to be taken on by Hill. Onto the far or near side now. It's going to be chased on and sent into the half boards. Garussi's looking for a shot on. That one's going to go, but not get all the way through. Now it'll be played in the near side corner. We do have a person down, but it'll be picked back up and a shot on. That one's going to go wide on the near side. What a game we got going here in the early minutes. Arnold looking for the puck, kicks it away with a quick pad save. As the U.S. keeps dominating the puck here up in front. U.S. now looking to turn it on in the offensive zone, throws a shot on. This one gets covered and saved. Arnold finally stopping the momentum a little bit. You got to do that at that point.
Absolutely, and I think U.S., that's as close as you can get to scoring a goal without it going in. That was an exciting sequence of plays right there. But I would say U.S. right now is really taking it to it. They're moving the puck very well. They're getting a lot of traffic inside the dots. And again, if you want to generate goals, that's the best way to do it.
Without a doubt, draw to the blocker side of Arnold. It'll be won by the U.S. U.S. going to look to play it on. It's going to be tapped along, sent over to the far side. Going to be taken on by Deuterling. Deuterling throws a shot on. That one gets trapped again and saved by Arnold. Arnold's been pretty good in the opening minutes. She had that one mistake. She's seen a lot of shots on net, and Team Canada can't seem to figure out a formula to.
But honestly, too, when you have a goalie like this, it's a sense of relief, and it will allow Canada to, again, just get back and reset. So, and you know, too, that they're going to come back strong, and we have a lot of hockey to be played, so this will be fun.
Team Canada back at full strength. Shot on. That one gets knocked away. It'll be played on by Ladley. Ladley looking for a centering pass. It's going to be wrapped up and once again covered by Arnold. Right in front of the net, we did have. Now let's see if Canada turns on the Jets a little bit. They're back on 5-on-5 and have an opportunity here to get the puck out of their own zone.
Absolutely, and it's still a 1-0 game, so they just need one bounce, and again, momentum in their favor. So, but like I said, U.S. is doing a lot of things extremely well. They're moving pucks low to high, and they're just challenging Canada right now.
So face off to the blocker side of, or rather glove side of Arnold. As we go in for the draw, it'll be played on. And the U.S. is going to win it right up to the point. It's going to be sent on net, and that one's going to get saved again with the glove of Arnold. Good save there. And she's been really good in the opening minutes. Quimby with the shot. So if your team is stuck in their own zone, what are you saying to them?
Every time it's just a reset. It's just trying to refocus and, again, just keep going. But you're hoping that one shift you can string together another shift, one after another. But when you have a hot goalie, it makes things a little bit easier until you can figure it out.
Quimby threw the shot on there. A little bit of contact after the play, but no harm, no foul.
One thing I've been noticing, too, is just the clean draws. Where U.S. has been able to generate a few shots just right off the draw.
It's always tough, get a clean draw. I used to play centerman.
Absolutely.
It's a tough thing. Usually it gets smacked and bounces around.
That's one position I was not allowed to play.
No, what were you, a wing, defenseman?
I was a defenseman.
Oh. So it'll be played back on. It's Team Canada's finally looking with DeBoer to get it back out of the zone. DeBoer's puck is going to get knocked out, but she didn't knock it out herself. Team USA did. Now played in the neutral zone. USA just beating their opponents right now, and it's going to be taken on into the neutral zone, played on by Hill. Hill throws a shot on. That one gets knocked away by Arnold. Now on the far side, it's going to be taken on by Sponge. Sponge gets knocked down. DeBoer's going to try to break it up. It goes to the half boards, and Team Canada tries to get it back out. Great forecheck pressure, though, by Team USA. U.S. sends it back into the corner. Now it's below the goal line. And it looks like Canada will regroup and recharge a little bit as they're struggling just to get this puck out of their own zone. Now up to the near side half boards. It'll be played on. As Arnold waits, this puck goes wide. And U.S. gets another opportunity on the far side with McKee. Shot put on and wrapped up.
One nice thing about Arnold, too, is she's slowing the game down. When USA has that momentum and she can make that save, stop the clock, and again, that allows Team Canada to regroup and get the players that they want out there.
It's kind of a controlling the pace, trying to make it your own game.
Absolutely. And like I said, it's still a 1-0 game, and Canada's still in it.
There's still a lot to be said.
Absolutely. You'd hope, too, that I would say there's frustration on USA's side, just with the amount of possession they've had in the offensive zone and
only one.
Only one.
And a bouncing puck. That one's going to get knocked away by Arnold. It'll be taken on to the near side. Once again, U.S. keeping that forecheck pressure on as they throw one right in front and not able to get anybody to it. It's going to be missed by Ladley. Now a shot on. Ladley goes for the tip. That one hits the bar, or post rather, and bounces away. Canada looking to break it back out. Two players go down into the corner. Now it'll be Canada trying to break it back out once again with Buchanan. Buchanan looking for a try to ring it around. Now to be sent back up to the point on the far side. Good racing puck. This one may get out, but it will get out. And U.S. will have to regroup and recharge. Canada with the good forecheck pressure, heading back the other way. It's going to be taken on by White. White looking for a shot on. She's got a wide open side and throws one on. That one gets saved with the glove. Bevelheimer puts up the glove, knocks it away.
And just like that, probably the best scoring opportunity all night, and came up with a big save there.
She needed a backside, somebody on the backside there. Could have fed it inside, but now here's another opportunity for White. White's going to chase it down, going to get knocked around and lose a piece of hardware. Now it'll be sent back out, losing a twig. And it'll be heading back the other way now. U.S. trying to work it out of the zone. U.S. sends it through the neutral zone and be played on along the near side. Ladley's going to try to play it. They're going to go into to the sideboards, going to get knocked around a little bit and looking for a shot on, not going to find it. And Canada's looking to break it back out with Ma. So Team Canada working it through the neutral zone. Canada with Ma. Going to dangle a little bit, has some fancy work, and now a clear off sides. And it'll be turned back around the other way. U.S. heading on the charge. U.S. sends it over to the far side. Gets knocked back out by Canada. Spong on the good defensive play. Neutral zone hockey here as Canada looks to race on right in front of the net. It's not going to be played. It'll be knocked over to the near side. And once again, Mackenzie Sponge just playing some good defensive play for Team Canada. Another shot on. Arnold gets lucky there, I would say, because that was an absolute rifle.
This is going back and forth right here. Canada had that breakaway, and then right there, Team USA right off the crossbar.
Yeah, I couldn't say it was blocked because it was clearly not.
We're seeing a lot of skilled hockey right here, and this is pretty unbelievable.
Sent back into the neutral zone. It's going to be an open race. Heading for the icing call. Canada looks like they're going to have the edge going into the corner. It's going to be played on, and both sides go hard into the corner as they try to win it on. Canada looking to try to keep it in the zone. Not able to. It's going to be played on by Mackenzie Sponge. She throws it in, gets knocked around at the red line, and it gets sent back in. And Bevelheimer will watch it go past her. Caromed around the boards. It'll be taken back up on the near side by the U.S. U.S. trying to break it back up, but Canada adding some forecheck pressure. And this is what we expected for this contest. Into the near side corner. It'll be played on behind the net. It'll be sent back around by Kirkpatrick. Trying to get it back around, rather. Not able to. And Kirkpatrick will lay it back inside the corner. Physical hockey in our near side corner. Now to be sent back. And we see Doderlein going to try to break it back out. Right into the neutral zone. A sink with it. She'll tip it. One touch pass, and that one will be sent back over to the near side, and big contact right at the point. Now the U.S. coming back the other way. Team U.S. coming with the puck. Throws a shot. That one gets saved and knocked down. My goodness, what a sequence of events.
That was a great shot on net, and I would say an even better save right there. But honestly, Team Canada is bringing it right now, and this is a fun game to watch.
Yeah, I got to grab a drink of water here soon at the intermission because, my gosh, it's a fast-paced contest.
Friday night entertainment here in Green Bay.
It's some of the finest right now. Once again, Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy of Marion University, women's hockey coach, on the call here this evening. It's a pleasure you join us here tonight, and like your insight.
It's been great to be on here. This is the first time I've had a headset on, so again, hopefully as the weekend progresses that I shake out the cobwebs a little bit and get a little more comfortable with it, but this has been so far an absolute honor to be on, but it's an exciting game to watch.
2:08 left in period number 1.
And it says right now shots on goal 12-3 for U.S. So again, I think that's something that Team Canada is going to talk about going into the intermission right now.
So what would you say to your players if you're outshot 12-3? Just pucks on net?
Pucks on net, whatever you can.
try to get something out of it.
Yeah, and honestly, too, if you're playing in your D zone to slow down the offense, you just want to get pucks out into the neutral zone, force them to regroup, and hopefully, again, create a turnover in the neutral zone.
Draw's going to be locked up. Toussaint trying to move it through, not really able to. It gets on. Canada has a little bit of control, but now it'll be sent on to the near side. And Team Canada's going to have to look to break it back out. Team Canada now looking to break it back out. Big hit in the corner. As we wait on. Canada working it through the neutral zone. And it'll be played on in the red line. Now U.S. heading back the other way. Little knock there. It's going to lose the puck, and it looks like Canada's going to regain possession. And we will get a whistle here. It looks like it's going to be an offside call on the U.S.
I think the best thing to do, too, for Team Canada, just play simple until you can hit the stride there. But you try to be a little too cute to start. I mean, that's where you can create turnovers and things like that. So, again, it's 1-0 right now, and they've had some quality looks.
Yeah, don't want to be too cute with it. Just put it on net. As we see Canada try to work it back out, they're not able to. Grusi is going to take it. And she'll work it through the neutral zone. Crossing the red line now is Grusi. Grusi going to send it back up. It'll be taken back on by Team USA. They're going to take it into the corner. It's going to be DeClaudio. DeClaudio working on the near side corner. In the final moments of the first period, DeClaudio gets locked up. Good contact there by Buchanan. 1 minute remaining in this period, says the PA man. Back into the near side corner. Played on up front. A good point pass, but not able to connect, and now it'll be trickled back out into the neutral zone. Canada looking to put a forecheck pressure on. They're going to go right into it, and the big hit there at center ice. Both sides working very hard in this one. 1-0, Team USA leads. U.S. looking to try to win this puck. They will win it indeed. Now through the neutral zone will be taken by the U.S. on the far side. Clean play, thrown up for a cross-ice pass. That one's not going to connect. Good saucer there, just a little bit too much height. Now back around. It'll be taken on by the U.S. Another shot on. That one by Ladley, not able to find the netting there. And Arnold keeps it a 1-0 game.
Those are one of those fluke plays where you just throw it through the slot, and whether it hits the offensive team or defensive team, it's still a dangerous play.
So that'll wrap up period number 1. What a period we had. And a lot of fun just in the early goings. It's not even period number 3.
I honestly say there will probably be frustration on both ends. Canada wanting to generate more offense, and U.S. Wanting to find the back of the net a little bit more. But honestly, for the first period of this tournament right here, we've got a fun game.
So if you're the coaches of each side, what are you saying?
Team Canada right now, I would say keep it simple. Let's take care of our D zone. Good defense leads to offense. I would say try to stretch the ice a little bit here to create some more opportunities offensively. And I think for U.S., honestly, they just have to keep going. They're doing things extremely well. They're controlling the play. They have a lot of time in the O-zone, but the only thing they haven't done right now is beaten Arnold. So, again, it's going to be an uphill battle for both teams.
So Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy here on a Friday evening. Team Canada versus Team USA. We're done with one period, 1-0 the scoreboard. And we'll be back after this intermission and a short break.
Women have to overcome more obstacles to reach the top. It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! Take it back! Now it's McGregor. Open chance. Hickey free. Hickey scores! First goal of the game. And it's the Canadian one on the power play. power ice hockey now with Paul's comes in. Oh, he scored. And here we are for the big one, the crunch clash, the gold medal game between the United States of America and Canada. Can't hold him up, and Bomber will keep going. Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bomber.
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning, it's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
Women have to overcome more obstacles to reach the top. It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! Now it's McGregor. Open chance. Hickey free. Hickey scores! First goal of the game. And it's the Canadian one on the power play. The reason why we're playing power right hockey now. And Paul's comes in. Oh, and he scored. And here we are for the big one. The crunch clash. The gold medal game between the United States of America and Canada. You can't hold him up. The bomber will keep going. Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bowman.
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning, it's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
Welcome back to Cornerstone Community Ice Center. Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy here for period number 2 of hockey. Team USA versus Team Canada, 1-0 in favor of the U.S. Thoughts on the first period?
It was back and forth. Obviously, USA had a few more scoring opportunities, but Team Canada, again, Arnold in the back kept him in it, and they also had a few quality looks too. So 2 more periods of hockey here, and I'm honestly expecting it to be even a little bit closer here, back and forth.
It's been a very physical matchup right from the get-go. As we go to the center ice line, getting ready for period number 2. Looks like the face-off draw is going to be taken between Ma, and it looks like for Team USA it's going to be taken by DeClaudio.
And honestly, one thing I'm impressed with, just looking at the rosters here for both teams, is these players are coming from all over the U.S. and Canada, and it's kind of neat to see that you have people from the East Coast, West Coast, all here in Green Bay for this tournament.
Yeah, small-town Green Bay. As the puck gets sent back in, Canada going to go on the charge. They're going to actually make a quick move there on the outside. And it'll be played on, sent into the near side or far side boards. It'll be knocked around. And it looks like the U.S. is going to try to break it back out. DeClaudio with it now. She's going to try to get it back out. Not able to do so. It'll be sent back or kept back in by Ma. Now up to the half boards is the U.S. U.S. trying to work it out. A little bit of a scrap on the ice. As the puck sits there, it's going to be picked back up. And it looks like the U.S. will try to break it back out once again. They will get it over the blue line and through the center ice. U.S. coming on charge. Ladley coming in hot. As she drops it and not able to get it. Looks like Canada's going to break it back out. Some fancy stick work there in between the blades. And now it'll be taken back out into the neutral zone. So fast action. Here it comes back the other way now. As we see Ma heading into the near side boards. Going to get knocked around a little bit. No penalty called. It'll be clean. Canada looking to put some forecheck pressure on. Trying to keep the offensive zone. But U.S. has been pretty good at breaking it back out. puck gets sent back out into the neutral zone, being knocked around and played on by Buchanan. Buchanan loses an edge, and now to be taken back on by the U.S. U.S. with a one-on-one in the offensive zone. Going to be played on by DeClaudio. DeClaudio looking for a shot, and it'll be thrown up, and that one's going to get saved, and a big save there by Arnold.
What a look there. I know she's going to want that shot back, but again, for the first opening shift or two, I would say Canada is coming out re-energized and ready to go. So that was a very good sequence of plays.
And once again, this is game number 2 of the Women's World Challenge, brought to you by Citibank. As we look on.
I mean, these are the best of the best right here, and
the cream of the crop.
It is extremely impressive to see what's going on right now in front of us.
And 2 of the best teams probably in the world.
Absolutely.
Right in front of our eyes.
And honestly, they're trying to grow the game right now. I know they need to hit 6 teams, 6 countries in order to for a world championship, and then continue on to get into the Paralympics right there. So we have 2 members on Team USA. We have Erica and Kelsey that have played on the men's development team, and now they have been instrumental in building this program.
So puck will get flipped back out by Canada. Canada's going to go on the chase, and they're not going to be able to get there. It's going to be taken back on by Faraday. Faraday sends it into the near side boards. Going to be chased back on the backside by Tucson. Big hit there, heading out of the zone, but now we're getting a penalty call, and it looks like this one's going to go against the U.S.
I think one thing to make note of here for the officials, it is the 8 officials here are all females. They're coming from the NCAA, IIHF, some Paralympic stuff. So the quality of officiating, you can't beat this. So this is really impressive, and I know the crew is from all over U.S. and Canada, and also I believe Great Britain.
It should be a fun weekend indeed with this great officiating, great teams, great hockey.
And I think one thing to add too, the teams flew in, travel day on Tuesday. I was up here on Wednesday when they first started getting all their credentials and going through just some of the protocol here for this tournament. So it's about time that they're playing hockey.
So the penalty would be on Doderlein, and it'll be 2 minutes for her. Canada on the power play, 5-on-4, going to be played on. It's going to be taken back up by Clements. Clements looking for a center pass, going to find it now over to the near side, going to lose the puck. Canada managed to maintain it, but not able to really get a shot on. Looks pretty clean now. Finally, a shot rings just past the netting, and the U.S. looks to break it back out. Canada putting on the good forecheck pressure once again. 5-on-4 power play as we wait on. Canada at the half boards in the U.S. zone. Now taking on to the far side boards. It'll be McKee trying to ice it back out. It will get across the blue line. Regroup and recover for Team Canada. And now a good forecheck pressure by the U.S. is going to send them charging into their own offensive zone. As it gets locked up, a sink is going to manage to get a body on that, and then another one by Clements. Not much room for DeClaudio to move.
DeClaudio has speed.
She does.
I would not want to be in a race against her.
And now we got U.S. going to try to prevent a one-on-one, and they will. They're sending him back the other way as Team Canada. Now it'll be taken on by the near side. And looks like the U.S. will try to break it back out. They will get it back out of their own zone. And that's all you got to do when you're on the other side of the 5-on-4. Clements touches it once with the one-touch pass. The delayed offsides is on, but it'll be picked back up by the U.S. McKee with it now. McKee looking for a centering pass back out into the neutral zone. Now a cross-ice pass. It'll be taken on by Team USA. They're going to race right into it with Team Canada. Big hit along near side boards. And it'll be moved around just a little bit. Both sides working into the neutral zone. Clements with the puck. Going to send it through. Not going to be able to make it all the way through. And another big hit right in the neutral zone. U.S. comes back at full strength, so that power play unsuccessful, and that's, as a coach, you don't want to see that.
No, but I also think it speaks volume for what Team Canada is doing for the start of the second period. They came out and they really took it to it, and I think that is a big reason why USA ended up in the box with how fast Canada started
Right up
the
in
second.
front, a shot and a goal! The U.S. scores. Holy cats and bananas. They tried to break it back out on the cross ice feed. And right there was the USA sitting, waiting. And right on the right hand, and then a flick of the wrist, and it's in. Sorry to cut you off there, but that was a big goal for the USA.
And just like that, she found herself in a good position right there in the slot. She picked off that seam pass, and all there was open net for her.
So 2-0, Team USA leads in period number 2. Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy here on the call this evening. We'll get the goal scorer in a moment. I didn't exactly catch it, but I believe it was, I'm not going to take a guess right now.
I missed that too, but honestly, I think if I was Team Canada, I would just keep going right now. They really came out strong in the second period here, and it's unfortunate turnover like that cost them a goal because honestly, they have come out brand new team.
And the U.S. just showing that they keep that let them make the errors in their own zone. And the U.S. throws one in on the top shelf once again. Really got that puck up there. And just rang one in for 2-0 lead.
And both goals for Team USA have come up high shots there.
U.S. goal scored by number 6, Catherine Fairdy.
So the goal for Catherine Fairdy, and that one comes at 10-18. And period number into the other side. That one's going to be a backdoor, not able to get through. Ma trying to break it back out, not able to. It's going to be played back on once again by Team Canada. Buchanan trying to shuffle it along. As both sides are competing here in a very tight, good block there by Team Canada, preventing another shot on Arnold. Team Canada now looking to break it back out, puck behind the net. It'll be taken on by Buchanan. She gets knocked around just a little bit, and it looks like Doderlein's going to try to play that puck. Scrum behind the net, send them to the near side corner. U.S. looking for an opening pass, going to throw it up in front, a great opportunity, and then that one hits the crossbar and goes down.
I believe that was Fairdy again, almost identical to the second goal.
Absolute rifle. An absolute rifle right on top shelf. So the lamp lights at 9:07 in period number 2. Canada's going to have to talk this over a little bit. They just let up 2 goals in less than a minute, or in a minute.
And that again, I believe, was Fairdy, almost identical location to her second goal. So I would say that was an impressive shift on her end.
So 3-0, Team USA leads in period number 2.
And that was an impressive shot too.
Absolute rocket.
The quickness that came off of her blade, and again, just the ability to get that off that ground, and God, couldn't ask for a better shot.
USA goal scored by number 5, Madison Eberhardt.
So Eberhardt gets the goal, not Fairdy, but Eberhardt. Close enough.
My apologies.
So Eberhardt gets the goal after that one-timer shot, and really a ringer. And Team USA leads 3-0.
I'll have to get my eyes checked after this game.
It happens so fast, though. As we see both sides working back at trying to get things going again in the neutral zone. Both Team Canada and the USA. USA working on the far side. It's going to be played on. It'll be taken on the far side once again, but not much coming from that. Canada now sending it around the backside. And just struggling to break it back out. Now the U.S. going to look for a shot, not going to be able to get it on. Back on top, it'll be kept back in. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Doderlein Not able to keep it inside that blue line. So we have a media timeout. But taking a look at this game, how have the scales tipped a little bit?
The second period's been pretty even despite the 2 goals right there. So I think Team Canada is going to regroup here. And, I mean, if they can spread out the ice and generate a little offense right now to give them some time and space to make a play, that'll be the biggest thing.
Without a doubt, the U.S. team has looked good here in period number 2. Canada looking sharp as well, just haven't found the scoring opportunities that they want. And sometimes that's just it. It's a matter of inches. As we have 7:58 left in period number 2.
I think the shots right now are 17-3. So again, what Canada needs to do is help their goalie out a little bit and eliminate the number of shots on net. But they also have to get the puck out of the zone and generate a little more offense.
Both sides here came in physical, and they're maintaining that kind of play.
Yeah, the game is fast, and honestly, some of the stick work that they've been doing here and the puck movement is impressive.
As we get ready for some more hockey here from Cornerstone Community Ice Center. As we look in the face-off circle, it's going to be, once again, to Claudio. 14 USA. Puck sent in. U.S. on the forecheck. It's going to get stopped by Canada, but now picked back up by Ladley. Ladley's looking for a shot. She's going to throw it on. That one's going to get saved by the paddle, and now it's going to get knocked back in, and the U.S. looks like they scored another one. I didn't know if there's goalie interference there.
A little scrum net front right there with a lot of traffic. I think Team Canada wants to argue that one a little bit. Whether there was
If
goalie,
I was them, I'd be arguing that one too. It looked like there's maybe interference in that one. But nonetheless, it looks like it's going to stand as a goal. So now it's a 4-0 game in period number 2. That goal, the latest. And Team USA just really wrapping on the offensive pressure. A tie-up and a little bit of a scrum there. To Claudio with the goal.
I think you're going to see a little more physicality right now.
Frustration mounting as the U.S. puts it back into the zone. They're going to look to try to keep that offensive pressure on. Canada finally looking to take a charge. Ma gets absolutely stopped on a dime and not able to move the puck out very much. Now it's going to be a centering pass for DeClaudio. DeClaudio not able to get there. Going to be played back on. This one will be over to Gardner. Gardner just sends it into the corner, not able to do much with it. And now we see Pilot with it, trying to flip it back out into the neutral zone, not able to. Ladley with it. She started that last charge. And now it'll be up to the point. U.S. throws a shot on. That one gets knocked down and saved right up in front. A loose puck, and nobody's going to get it. It'll be covered up.
Her paycheck tonight. She has just been unreal for Team Canada in between the pipes.
Team Canada, it's got to get frustrating, though. They haven't really gotten the offensive pressure mounted yet. They had a few opportunities here and there, but it hasn't been consistent.
They have time to figure it out. Like I said, it's been they've been anxious to get this game going, and there's still a lot of hockey to be played tonight, but then they have 3 more games to go this weekend.
So McKee's going to lose the draw for Team USA. Canada looking to break it back out. They're going to try to get out of their own zone. Looking for a centering pass, not able to find it. And it looks like Canada may get it back into the neutral zone. Not able to on the far side here. Good luck here for Team USA. Not able to get a shot off. Another opportunity. Flipped up. That one's going to go a little bit wide. Team Canada now trying to break it back out. Along the near side. It'll be Team Canada battling for it as they're going to take it in that near side corner. Haven't seen the puck pop out quite yet. And now to finally pop out in the neutral zone, and it looks like right on the stick of Team USA. Throws another shot. That one gets saved, and just another in a long list of saves for Arnold.
Another big save there, but again, she has been rock solid for Team Canada right there.
So Arnold's been taking all these shots. What do you think's going through her mind right now? Come on, guys, let's get the puck out of the zone.
I think so, but with goalies, they're in the zone.
That's true.
Honestly, when they see the amount of shots, it keeps them fresh. I would be more nervous if I was Team USA's goalie right now, with only seeing 3 shots so far. So, again, with goalies, you want to be a little bit more active, and for her, I think it's just natural.
So U.S. has played that get the pucks on net quite well here today. But they've also had some very accurate, what you would call snipes.
Absolutely. Accuracy. I mean, you know the goal scorers, when they have the puck in the slot and they're able to pick their spots. And that's why they're wearing that Team USA jersey. Same thing for Team Canada. I was like, there's a reason that they're wearing those colors and they have that jersey on, is they deserve to be here. And this is a competitive game. I know it's 3-0 right now. But, again, this has been a lot of fun.
It's 4-0, but
4-0. Excuse me.
we're close. We're close.
Friday night jitters.
Yep.
Beginner jitters.
Yep, your first broadcast.
Absolutely.
And Team USA just keeps on that I know I keep repeating myself like a broken record, but that forecheck pressure hasn't let up at all.
They have been taking away time and space. They have not allowed Team Canada to, again, really pick up speed and spread the ice out. So they've trapped them in the D zone here. And, again, turnovers for Team USA have led to quality scoring chances right there. And U.S. is doing a really good job of getting players inside the dots. And they found a way to hit those players, and it's ended up in the back of the net.
Face-off will be tied up. Canada looking to break it back out, not able to. It's going to go behind the netting. And it's going to be played on by Spong. Spong throws it up to the point. And finally, Canada gets it back out into the neutral zone. Canada now coming on the charge. It's going to be taken on by Tucion as she goes into the near side boards. Team Canada and USA battling in the U.S. zone. And now to get flipped back out into the neutral zone. Heading back the other way is Team Canada. As we see a sink trying to get to it. Now she'll play it. But Team USA right on her tail. Sends it back up to the boards. Now played up by the point by the U.S. Keeping it back in is Doderling. And it gets sent back around over to the outside. Another crash into the near side boards. Team USA keeping that forecheck pressure on. Canada just trying to break it back out. It'll be thrown around a little bit. Canada looking to break it back out. And gets it up to the dot. Not able to get much further though. Getting a little bit chippy in the zone as we see Tucinon, and now it'll be sent back out and down the length of the ice. And we will get an icing call here.
One thing about US's forecheck, they've just been flushing Canada to really put on the pressure right there. They are not giving Team Canada a lot of time and space to make plays.
Certainly not. Canada hasn't been able to breathe in their own zone for, they only have a matter of seconds before there's a blue jersey right on them.
I think one thing that they do need to do is look to stretch the ice. They're trying to move pucks away from pressure east to west. And again, U.S. has been able to read that. So I do think they need to start moving north and, again, stretching out so U.S.'s D have to, again, make some decisions.
Ladley with the puck. Now it'll be U.S. coming back inside. They're going to try to get it right inside the hash. Is not able to. Now it'll be played back up. And it's going to be Gardner. Back over to the U.S. Going to control the puck once again. Throw a shot on that one. Rings a little bit wide. And no save needed as it didn't get in between the pipes. So something you never want to see, a player going down.
It's a part of the game, but it's always one where you want to again, quick recovery.
Without a doubt.
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning, it's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
So we got a round of applause. Looks like we'll be okay. So we had a player down on Team USA. Never a good sight, as we mentioned. Part of the game, though. And it looks like they'll be all right.
Yep, athletic trainers are there looking after her. So, again, hopefully we see her back out on the ice pretty soon.
Yeah, it looked like Doderlein, the one that went down.
And I guess to make note that here at the tournament here, every team has a team doctor, athletic trainer. So, again, well-staffed. And that's a nice thing to see. Obviously, it's a physical sport here, and you never want to see an injury. But, like I said, they're in good hands.
Grucy rips a shot on net, not able to find the post. And he'll be played back on in the backside of Canada's zone. Canada now trying to break it back out. Some fancy work by Mon. Mon not able to get much moving. And he'll be sent back onto the stick of Team USA's. US throws a shot. That one gets paddled away. And saved another shot. That one gets knocked away to the other side. Canada having all sorts of troubles. Now it's going to be Buchanan. Buchanan stops and turns on a dime, looking the other way. Just take it up the far side board. Sends it on a bounce pass. Now it's going to be a breakout pass. And it's going to be a little bit of contact. White goes into the body of a US member. And Team Canada finally gets it into the U.S. zone, but not much follow-up pressure on that play.
See, and that one was just an area pass where Team Canada was able to head north. And, again, if they were able to successfully collect that, that would have been a 3-on-1.
Stretch pass. U.S. trying to make something of it, not able to. Now backwards going to be played on, knocked around, and it looks like Canada's going to swing back in. Tucson with the good offensive speed. Or defensive speed, and now she takes a mean lick in the middle of the zone. That one's going to be handled by... Or DeClaudio was the one who got hurt. That was Doderlein, so I said Doderlein. And it looked like DeClaudio was the one that went down, but now it's going to be right up in front. And the U.S. not able to really control it. Throws a shot on. That one goes a little bit wide and outside, just on the glove side of Arnold. Now into the near side corner, both sides battling for it. A little bit of a scrum going. As the U.S. team and Canada locked in a tight one. Right now it's 4-0, but it definitely doesn't look like that. U.S. trying to keep the pressure on. They will manage to do so, keeping it into the zone, and they will. Now a big set and big ice hit here, and 1:30 left in the period. Heading back the other way is Team Canada. Putting a contact on. U.S. is going to be able to. That was a big hit. As she looks to clear it. She sends it back into the neutral zone. That one's not going to be able to be played on by Eberhardt. But it will be a one-touch. And back the other way. Canada's going to look to move it. Right through the neutral zone. Fancy stick work. And we're going to get an offsides because of that late change.
That one has Team Canada shaking their head.
Yeah, I think I would have held the player and waited a second.
But they're starting to figure it out here. They've had the last few shifts where they started again spreading out, heading up north, and again stretching out Team USA's defense. So I think they're figuring it out, and they're going to be making adjustments as they have been throughout this game.
So it'll be a neutral zone draw. Once again, 4-0 on the tally sheet. Not on time, and when it's on the other side, got to be wary of that. Neutral zone draw, won by Canada. 1 minute left in period number 2 in a 4-0 contest. Played in the neutral zone, both sides trying to keep that offensive pressure on. U.S. been more successful at it than Canada. It'll keep on the near side. Now finally somebody will break it back out. It's going to be DeClaudio. DeClaudio looks to throw a shot on. That one's not going to go. And that'll be caromed into the corner, now around the net. Ladley looking to put a stick on it. As she approaches it, now gets hit by a sink. And it's going to get pushed around. Ladley's not able to really control it. She does have it on her stick, but she's going to lose it. Now into the far side corner. It'll be played on back below the goal line. And it looks like Team Canada is going to try to spend up these last few seconds, but U.S. is going to get a little bit of a charge going.
Good sign. You always want to see that. And now as we head into intermission here, I honestly, despite the score, I thought Team Canada actually had a stronger period.
They came out and played well. Again, a couple of the little errors in the late offsides and, just not keeping the lines organized.
Well, and we talked about it. Team USA in the first period, the only thing that they weren't doing was finding the back of the net. And then that second period, obviously, they talked about it in intermission, and their players were able to pick their spots, and you saw it on the scoreboard.
So we will take an intermission break for intermission number 2. Once again, Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy here at the Women's World Challenge in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It's made them fiercely determined and more innovative. Just because they can navigate the obstacles doesn't mean they should have to. Citi is committed to investing in opportunities for 10 million women globally by 2025.
A very warm welcome. Get your popcorn, your drinks, whatever you want. Hey! Take it back! Now it's McGregor. Scores! First goal of the game! And it's the Canadian one on the power play. The reason why they're playing that right on you now. And Paul's comes in. Oh, and he scored! And here we are for the big one, the crunch clash, the gold medal game between the United States of America and Canada. You can't hold him up, and Bomber will keep going! Oh! It's a mesmeric goal for Declan Bomber!
Sport is for all of us, from first-timers to world champions, and everyone in between. Because sport isn't just about winning, it's about new beginnings, new friendships, new confidence. Wherever you begin, wherever you're going, it starts with sport.
Welcome back to Cornerstone Community Ice Center. Johnny Samp and Jamie Kivy here on the call from Marion University Women's Hockey. The coach here tonight giving us our thoughts.
I think right now, Team Canada, they want to come out and win this period. And honestly, too, I know it's a 4-0 game, and if you can get a few more shots on net, you can make things interesting. But I think for their opening game here, obviously, they're probably a bit frustrated. But like I said, they want to finish this this period probably just with the lead and having momentum going into tomorrow.
Yeah, take something out of this game. And right now, Canada's just struggling to break that puck out. And it's been kind of a routine thing that I've seen over the periods. And they've had their opportunities in some moments, but like the big one was that late offsides.
And give credit to Team USA. They really picked it up in this second period here. They picked their spots. They had some pretty amazing shots. So great hockey that we're watching here.
So draw at center ice to start period number 3. Toussiant for the Team Canada. And Team USA lines up. Team USA wearing their blues here tonight. They're wearing blue with white numbering. And Team Canada wearing white jerseys, black shoulders.
Big hit.
Red numbering. Big hit in center ice, as you mentioned. And that'll be taken on along the near side. Going to be played on. And looks to be picked up by Team USA. Miss Hill. She's going to put it on her right stick. Looking for a shot. Not able to find it. As that one gets sent back over to the corner. U.S. now trying to keep that pressure on. Arnold's had a good game, but she's seen a lot of shots here in this one. As now working by in the net, looking for a wraparound. Nothing happening for U.S. Finally, Canada breaks it back out, and it'll go down and chase. Icing, delayed ice, or icing is going to be called.
Puck's
but
not
now
going
they're
to
calling
make
it off. Taken back out by the USA. Grucy with it now. As she looks to try to put the pressure on once again, try to get that momentum back on their side. Team USA looking to break it back out with DeClaudio.
A little too much water on the ice right now. Pucks are
Sticky
sticking.
puck. Sticky puck.
Nothing's worse for a defenseman. You have all of your speed and then you lose it.
Yep. And it's great for forwards. You can just get a nice little hit on, little tap. As we see it stuck in the far side, we do have a penalty called, and looks like an or what do we got here?
Holding.
Holding. So a penalty called. And that'll bring on a 5-on-4.
I think one thing to add here, the fans in the stands, both for Team USA and Team Canada, it is good to see both color jerseys here and the support. A lot of family and friends here, and it's an exciting time.
Definitely is, and we've seen a lot of fans from all over the world here today with the world team coming in, and then Great Britain coming from across the puddle.
And Green Bay is not the easiest place to get to. I know the teams and the players for, I guess, all 4 teams that are playing all flew into Chicago, and there were long days in the airport on Tuesday with the buses going back and forth, but Chicago's about a 3-hour drive from here, and one of the worst places to drive through with the traffic.
It is indeed. It is indeed. 5-on-4. U.S. has the charge. They got the 5. And Canada's going to look to try to break it back out. U.S. with a puck on the stick, throws it on net. That one's going to get saved by Arnold. Now cleared back out, heading back out, and trying to keep it back in as Team USA. They're going to regroup in the neutral zone. The U.S. looking to put some pressure on once again. They got the 5-on-4 opportunity. It'll be taken on over to the near side. Spinning puck, and it's going to be picked back up by the U.S. team. They're going to look to throw a shot on, maybe not. Maybe try to find a centering pass. Back up to the point now. It's going to be taken on by the U.S. team. This one will be played on by Hill. Now back up in front, looking for a shot. Not going to find it. And it's going to get knocked down. Faraday almost got another stick on it, but nothing happened. Now it's back on top of the key. And it'll be played back inside. Another thrown shot. That one gets blocked. Good shot there from Doderling. Now over to the near side corner. U.S. putting on that forecheck pressure on the 5-on-4. Cross ice pass. That one doesn't get through. Back up in front. Looking for a shot. Not able to find it. And not able to get the puck on. But another shot thrown on late there. As we kind of a mess in front of net. Faraday once again. Arnold down on her side. Now we got a flag in the way. And they'll be taken back out and finally cleared by Team Canada. As we mentioned in the last period, Bavelheimer hasn't seen anything in a matter of minutes in both periods. She's had a pretty quiet night. U.S. with the forecheck, looking pretty good. Buchanan now with Team Canada, going to try to send it back down the ice and try to burn some clock. Buchanan puts it on her right stick, not able to get it much through. It'll be picked back up by Pilot. Now Team USA trying to keep the puck moving, throws a shot on. That one's going to get saved by Arnold, but a good shot there from the top of the circle.
I love to see it, and again, we have a few excited fans in the stands holding up flags, and again, looking at the rosters, we have, again, from Team Canada, almost every province represented here, and with this live stream, it's nice that it allows friends and family and just fans from all over the world to tune in.
It's really a great event here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
It's long overdue.
Definitely is.
And it's one that you just want to see continue to grow and get bigger and bigger.
You took the words out of my mouth. But Team Canada's going to look to break it back out, not able to do so. It'll be picked back up by Ladley. Ladley now with it. She's going to try to put a centering pass, puts the saucer just a little bit too in front. And it'll be played back on by Team USA. Canada just holding the box. They're still on the penalty kill, trying to get back on 5-on-5. Into the near side corner. A little bit of a scrum now, and finally the puck will work its way back out. And Team USA comes crashing back in. Now Canada looking to break it back over the blue line. They do get it over the blue line. And it looks like we got full strength for both sides. U.S. dumps it back into the offensive zone. Canada looking for something just to open up just a tad. Now they'll send it over to the far side, not able to connect. And the U.S. made a big hit there at the half boards. U.S. now with the puck, looking for a shot, sends it over to the far side, looking for another opportunity, not able to find it, as Doderlein just puts one on, but didn't really get much mustard behind it.
I think that one she got in a little bit too close. The closer you get, the angles kind of shrink there. So if she was able to take that out a few feet earlier, more net to shoot at.
She's had a good game today, Doderlein, and she's been an effective player as we have a media timeout. And I know I've been kind of repeating this question, but if you're Team Canada, what are you looking for? Just a goal, just maybe a few minutes inside the offensive zone?
You want to hold them off the scoreboard right now. Honestly, you want to clean up your D zone, and they gave up three in the second period, one in the first, so keep it blank for this period, and then honestly, you do want to find the back of the net and whatever it takes in this situation. And some of their best looks have come when they've stretched the ice, when their players have been able to start spreading out Team US's D and making them make decisions here.
Without a doubt, that's got to be going through the minds of Team Canada. And I would think that they're going to make things happen here. It's going to have to happen in this early third. Don't want it to go down late.
Let me ask you a question. Have you spent time in Canada?
I have not.
All right, trip up there.
I would love to. Have you been in Canada? I'm sure you have.
I have a few times. My roommate's from college from Prince Edward Island, another one from Manitoba, so there's a few other places I would like to visit. Never made it up to Montreal. That's one place I would love to go to.
I do speak a little French.
Okay.
So merci beaucoup. But Team Canada looking to break it back out. Canada now working along the near side. Going to get stopped up by Team USA. Team USA going for a point pass. This one's going to be looking good. Hill loses the puck. And Toussiant going to try to break it back out. Two Canadians going at it in their own zone. Not able to really get it past the neutral zone. Grusi now. And now sends it back over. It'll be played on by Team USA. Dumped in, but not all the way in. Team Canada puts on a good effort. As we see Sprong putting some contact on and getting things going. Canada now. looking to make the move, but the U.S. keeps on that forecheck pressure. U.S. now from the far side, back up to the point. Good communication on Team USA side, looking for a point shot. This one bounces, skips a few times, and doesn't make it through. Canada able to fend that one off. Another shot. That one's back in front. Team USA looking to, or Team Canada looking to break it back out. And it's going to be taken on by Canada. Canada's going to be looking for an offensive opportunity here. It'll be sent back into the neutral zone. Team USA trying to break it back out. Canada has a great opportunity now to get sent back out into the neutral zone. Canada's going to have to play it from the red line. Lucian on the charge from the far side. Good contact there from Team USA. So the U.S. will head back across the center line. As they try to get things going, sends it back in. Little Karam right on the net. This one will be covered up by Arnold. And we'll get a stoppage of play.
I think those are the looks that Team Canada wants, the 3-on-2s back-to-back. One thing to make note is Team USA, they are back checking really hard. So, again, they had the 3-on-2, but with the backside pressure, Canada felt the pressure there.
Yeah, Canada had some good looks, but they just haven't come to fruition.
But those are things that they need to recognize and feel good. When you get back to the bench, talk with your line mates there, and just, again, the positive talk, and hopefully can keep that going.
As we see Canada trying to break it back out, it's going to be played on by Clement. Clement's not able to do the job. Now it'll be taken on by Team USA. It'll be Doderlein. And now back over to Canada. Canada's going to look to play it on the near side. Canada getting a little bit of a charge here as we see Clement once again working with the puck. She's got a good shot on net. That one doesn't get any height, and Team USA's defense puts too much contact on her.
Great burst of energy right there.
So finally a little life for the offensive side for Team Canada. Clement puts on the charge. And if it wasn't for the defense of the U.S., she's getting knocked around and bullied kind of as she's entering the zone. But at least she got a shot up.
Team Canada is just getting started, and this is, again, something that you expect to see. So, again, for the rest of this period, I would expect...
And a big hit, but no shot on that. Doderlein's not able to rip one off. Now to be played on by the U.S. once again. Looking to keep it inside the zone and be taken over to the far side. U.S. spinning around, looking for a centering pass right in front for Doderlein. Not going to get any tape on it. Good stick there by the U.S. That one coming from McKee. Ma in that far side corner. Doderlein looking for a centering pass, not able to find it. Intercepted by Canada. Canada's got a little bit of a charge going as they try to head back out of the zone, and now we're in a penalty call. And this one's going to go... We have a hold there? What do we have, a trip? I think we had an interference, actually. I had to look in the hand signal book, but couldn't tell you. So we wait on. Still a 4-0 game. Period number 3. Johnny Samp.
This is almost a home game for McKee. Originally from Illinois, now just moved to Iowa with her husband. A lot of her family, I see, is in the stands supporting.
Without a doubt, the home ice advantage has got to be a help to the Team USA.
Absolutely, and looking at these rosters, they're all over the United States. We have Arizona, San Diego, New England, so it's a little bit of, it's a mixture of everything.
North, south, east, west, but that one's going to be saved by Bavelheim. And this one gets tucked up in front, nobody there.
I think that went off of one of Team USA's heads.
Hey, take it any way you can.
Whatever it takes.
Now it's going to get thrown back into the zone by Canada. They had the 5-on-4. Canada winning the race down low. It'll be played on and sent back out by the U.S. A good clearing there in their own defensive zone. Canada looking to break it back out once again. They'll start with Buchanan. Buchanan gonna get locked up and knocked off the puck there by DeClaudio. Another centering ice pass by Team Canada, just trying to get that puck out, but good forecheck pressure once again by the U.S. DeClaudio with it now along the far side corner. Taking it up to the half boards, not able to jam it through. Toussaint there. And now a centering pass will be taken on by Buchanan. Buchanan looking for a clearing pass, going to send it back up, and here comes Team Canada on the charge. Sending it back up to the far side rather. Now it'll go a little bit behind. And that one's going to get lost as Alyssa White was the intended receiver, but not able to get that pass completed. On the near side boards in the offensive zone for Team Canada. White waiting for it to kick out. As we have a little scrum in that near side corner. Kind of a blind spot for us. As both sides finally gets sent back out. And the U.S. clears it once again. Buchanan looking to take it out for Team Canada. Throws a cross ice pass. That one's going to skip around, but it will connect with Toussaint in the offensive zone. Both sides at full strength. Canada looking for a shot, not able to. And it will finally clear back out. And here comes U.S. on the charge on the near side. It'll be taken on the near side board, looking for a centering pass, not able to find it. Canada going to try to break it back out if they can. Canada working it outside trying to work it outside their own zone. As the U.S. mounts their forecheck pressure once again. Now finally goes behind the netting. And it'll be played on by Canada. Getting locked up, though. On the backside is Spong.
One thing I've noticed is how vocal Team Canada's coaches are. It's nice to see, again, that they are completely checked into this game. And, again, you see how competitive they are.
Yeah, they definitely want to see something on the scoreboard here tonight. They don't want to go out with a goose egg, and now we get a stoppage of play. And we'll have to reset and regroup. But yeah, both sides still competing at a very high level and still playing with a lot of intensity as we have a media timeout. And I think even if that's something you take away as Team Canada, is fighting for 3 periods, because it's not easy to do when you're down.
No, obviously it can be frustrating, and I would say extremely impressed with this third period. It's been back and forth, and I would say this has been more in this final stand.
Yeah, Team Canada not throwing in the towel yet. They're going to take it all the way down to the last second until that clock hits 4 zeros. But Team USA still holds a strong lead at 4-0. And I think if I was the coach inside there, Team Canada's side, I'd be telling them, hey, we're getting some opportunities. We're getting some opportunities. We just needed to capitalize on them. We had that puck flutter up in front of the net, and Bavenheimer was able to knock it away, but still, it was a very close opportunity. Just got to get a body in there. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit of a log jam.
Whatever it takes at the end of the day, a goal's a goal.
That's right. As long as it lights the lamp. So both sides will head back out. And the face-off will be to the blocker side of Arnold. U.S. looking to win the draw here. And it will be one back into the zone. Now U.S. just slaps it back in. It's going to be played on the far side. As the U.S. team gets thrown up in front, Arnold able to drop down on it. Good play there, though, by the U.S. So both sides, they'll probably see each other again, I would think, in the later sessions of this tournament.
Absolutely, and I think with any rivalry like Team USA and Team Canada, the next time they face each other, it's going to be a completely different game, and again, you just never know what's going to happen. I don't know if you want to go in being the underdog or if you want to go in with the confidence after having a win in game one.
But the beauty of the underdog is you have that chip on your shoulder. As the U.S. maintains the forecheck pressure, Canada just trying to break it back out. Another shot on. That one's going to go a little bit high, and if it hits the glass, it's not going in the net. Now, once again, back in front. A sink with a good stop there sends it back over to the corner. Another pass. Harris able to dive on it, and Canada looking to break it back out. Good forecheck pressure once again by the U.S. though. As the shot will be thrown on, Arnold drops down on it, and there will be another save. And she's had a long night. As we have 2:30 in period number 3. This one just about to wrap up the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and again, I apologize for any of the timing here. Our setup here, we're in a weird situation.
We have a blind spot.
We are between the Blues, but we cannot see the scoreboard, which is positioned in, right now, Team Canada's end. So we have some help that writing notes to us and telling us how much time is on the clock.
It's a little bit different than what you normally... Because I was trying to look over in the first game and trying to find the scoreboard. I couldn't find it. Now it's back, and Canada's going to look to break it back out, but the U.S. will keep it back in. U.S. just relentless as we see another shot, and that one goes in. Another beautiful shot from way beyond where by Laidley. So U.S. tallies another one.
Beautiful goal. Shot was taken just above the tops of the circles right there.
So that goal comes from Laidley at 2:05 left in the period. And what a rip there. Top of the circle, just slaps it on, and not much you can do as a goaltender.
Nope, it's just one of those where you have to give credit to the shooter.
So 5-0 the U.S. leads. Draw at center ice. As we hit the 2-minute mark in this one. Canada now just trying to salvage what they can at this point.
USA goal scored by number 2.
U.S. keeps the pressure on. Another shot on by Ladley. That one gets stuffed by Canada. They're looking to put it back in the neutral zone. Sends it over to the near side. That one bounces off the board once. And both sides going to try to put some bodies in that zone. Puck continues to move around along the near side. Once again, last goal by Ladley for the U.S. 5-0 the scoreboard here at Cornerstone Community Ice Center. And Team Canada looking to break it out of their own zone, having some troubles as the U.S. keeps the forecheck pressure on. Now it'll be sent back into the near side corner. Played on, it'll be taken by Spong. And Spong's going to try to clear it back out of her own zone. Another shot on Arnold with a diving save, and that one will get wrapped up.
She's been doing an excellent job all night, just rebound control, not giving Team USA a second or third opportunity, which anytime the pucks are laying around the slot, I mean, those are quality scoring chances. But so Arnold has been fantastic.
Yeah, you don't leave the scraps out for anybody to clean up. And that's always tough when you're on the offensive side and you got a goaltender doing that.
Makes the offense work.
Yep.
They have to capitalize on their shots when they have, and
so Team Canada, Team USA, and what has been the second game of this challenge. As we get a tie up, 1 minute left in the period and in the game. Both sides looking to play it. Now it's going to be played on by Arnold, who takes a dive, wrap up, and there will be another save.
from the Saskatoon Ice Tornadoes. Probably one of the shorter trips that one of the members of Team Canada have had to make.
Don't really know where the geography is in Canada. Not very good on that, so I can't say anything without lying.
Just north of North Dakota.
Okay. Thank you for the reference point. But another save there by Arnold as we look to finish this one out in the final seconds. Once again, Jamie, I want to give you a big thank you for joining me in the broadcast area. It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now.
And we get another save from Arnold with the glove.
You couldn't ask for better hockey. First time these teams have competed since February of 2020. So, again, with COVID and everything going on, it's just fortunate to be able to play the game, and again on our end, just being able to watch and call it.
Without a doubt, as the final moments tick away here, as we see the U.S. keeping that pressure on even to the very end. Canada going to try to play it back out. They're going to take it up. It's going to be try to play it on White on the far side. White looking for a centering pass, not able to find it, sends it up to the point, and then gets knocked back in by the U.S. The countdown is on here at Cornerstone Community Ice Center. Arnold with it, and then they stop the clock with just a few ticks remaining.
2 seconds.
Had to really lean for that one.
Yep.
Don't have much of it. So 2 seconds left on the clock. This one will wrap it up, and face-off will be locked up, and Team USA will get the first win of their series here, or of their tournament. The second game, but their first win of the tournament. And a big one against Team Canada. Probably one of the bigger teams that they, are preparing for.
I think we're going to see this matchup coming up, and it's going to be an exciting one.
I definitely think Championship Sunday will be the day we see the U.S. and Team Canada come back out.
You never know. There's going to be a lot of movement tomorrow, and again, first day, you always see jitters and a lot of nerves, so you never know tomorrow with the movement what could happen.
Without a doubt, it was a fun game and a very, the score doesn't speak of what kind of game it was.
Not at all.
It doesn't tell the truth.
Not at all, and honestly, that third period right there was back and forth, and Team Canada needs to be proud, especially to Arnold in the back end. Really, really kept them in this, but I know Team Canada has a lot more to give.
So you can hear the U.S. fans raining loud. And this is once again their first game in this challenge. And they got a long road ahead before they get to Championship Sunday. Both teams will head to the blue lines, give out the player of the game on each side. And final thoughts on this one?
It was just a fun game to be a part of. Honestly, the nightcap for Friday and just getting ready for 4 more games going into tomorrow and Sunday. Team USA was really impressive to watch. Some of their shots that they were able to get off just kind of left me in awe.
Yeah, the U.S. got their opportunities and they took advantage of them, but on any day that can flip around. It can be the other side.
Yeah, and honestly, too, I would say physicality, extremely impressed on both sides. Those players are not afraid to go after the puck, and they're not afraid for contact. I would say some of the stick handling, too, and the puck movements, very impressive.
So Melissa White will get the player of the game for Team Canada. She had a good game. She, working more on that defensive side, had a few opportunities on the offensive side, but put on a charge, gets the cheesehead. Iconic of Green Bay.
Oh, that is the gift.
It's a gift basket, but it's got a cheesehead included.
I love it.
Gotta spread the love.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
That's right.
And the player of the game from USA, number 6.
And for the United States, the player of the game is going to be Faraday. Once again, another player who had a phenomenal game. Obviously, they're the player of the game, so it's not really like an unknown statement, but both sides had a very, very competitive game, but I think they can shake hands and say, we'll probably see you next time.
Well deserving on that, and I'll say Faraday's goal, one of the most impressive shots I've seen.
Yeah, she has a cannon when she gets that arm moving. But both sides, once again, are going to... We'll take a pause here. So both sides Friday night. What a fantastic game it was, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more heading through the weekend.
Absolutely. The energy in this, both on the ice and in the stands, have been an unbelievable environment.
So signing off from Cornerstone Community Ice Center, Jamie Kivy from Marion University, head coach on the women's team, and Johnny Samp here on the call. You have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you tomorrow.